Hi, Allie. So, line plots. Line plots are a type of a graph that we can use to show information. And it just shows information that we've gathered in a different way, sometimes an easier way to see really quick. So, line plot, it starts with a number line. Okay? And the thing we know about, sorry for the shadows, the thing about number lines is that we know they go from small to big, right? So let's say I was looking at all the scores from our last math test, okay? So I wanted to see how did the kids do, right? How did they score? Or maybe one of the quizzes. Okay, who scored what on the quizzes that we've been doing to see who might need help and that kind of thing. So just to make life easier for now, I'm going to pick 6 kids, okay? And let's say I have Sue. I'm going to make up names. I have Sue, I have Mary, I have Jason, I have Rich, and I have Jeannie. Okay, so I have 5 kids. Okay. And I'm going to take a look at their scores. And let's say Sue got 76%, Mary got 80, Jason got 95, Rich got, we'll say 80, and let's say Jeannie also got 95%. Okay, so now I have their names and their scores. So this is my information, this is my data, okay? Information that I want to put on a graph to show it better. So I go back to my number line. And on the bottom, I'm going to title it Scores. My lowest score was 76. So I'm going to start, we know the number line doesn't start at 76, right? We know it starts at 0 and goes up. But I can show that I'm skipping a bunch of numbers, okay? So I'm going to start at 0. And then I'm going to put these double lines because that means I skipped a bunch of numbers. And I'm going to put 76. Okay, and I'm going to count by ones because in a real class I might have a bunch of different scores like that. And 80, 81, 82, and then I know 83, 84. I could count by 2s, I could count by 5s, I could do kind of whatever I wanted. I'm going to show that there's a gap here, and I'm going to go to 95. So again, I did those 2 lines to show that I know there's numbers in between, but I'm just jumping to 95. So for each person, I'm going to show them on my line plot as an X. I'm not going to write their name. I'm going to show how many got that score by just using an X. Okay? So Sue. So here's my line plot. I put an X above 76 because Sue got 76. Mary got 80. So I put an X above 80 to represent Mary. Jason, 95. So I'm going to my 95 and I'm putting an X above 95. 95. Rich got 80. Well, I already have someone at 80, right? But I'm going to put my X above. So now I have 2 people that got 80. And then Jeannie got 90. sorry for the glare. And Jeannie got 95, so I'm going to show Jeannie 95. So now I can look at my line plot and I can say, oh, well, my lowest score was 76, so maybe I need to work with that student. 2 of my kids got 80%, which was good, and 2 of my kids got 95%. It lets me look at this information so that I can see what most of my students scored and maybe who I need to go back and work with. Okay? It's a way to show information. I represent each thing I'm keeping track of, scores, with an X. So each person that scored 80 gets an X. Each person that scored 76 gets an X. I could have X's all the way up to the top, right? It's just a way of showing information. Okay? I hope that helps about line plots. It's just a different way. I could do bar graphs or whatever, but this is just a different way to show information. Okay? Let me know if you have any more questions.